Hello everybody, this is House Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Shadows over Loathing. In the previous episode, we picked our Major, aka our character class of the Pig Skinner. And we did manage to uncurse the fedora after, getting some money out of the cursed fedora. Now, we could head for the fridge factory, but Shadows over Loathing is a big, wide world. One that I intend to explore as much as possible. Hands in the air, girlie. You're on Tin Lizzie turf, and this is a stick-up. You turn to see a woman in oil-stained coveralls pointing a gun-like tool in your direction. What the... is that a caulking gun? Stick-up isn't usually such a literal phrase. Actually, it's a grease gun, so I guess it's more like a slick-up. Haha. Gross. Everybody's a critic. Give me your wallet. Grab her gun. You pull out your wallet and nervously fumble it, dropping it at the woman's feet. When she growls and reaches for it, you swiftly grab her wrist and twist the grease gun out of her hand. Hey! Looks like the grease is on the other, lug nut? Honestly, I don't know anything about cars. You're gonna regret messing with the Tin Lizzies. I'm gonna regret touching this filthy grease gun more. Go on, scram. Yeah, this isn't really intended to be used as a weapon, but that's never stopped you before. Unfortunately, it's more something for the jazz agents than the, Pig Skinner. Anyways, heading back to the boardwalk, we're gonna hit up Tony Fiasco again. And look, the duality of hat. You posed for 2 different fedora pictures. That is another reason to not uncurse the fedora right away. What is that? Uncursed fedora? Perfect, I love it. Do I have any other hats to work with? I do not at the moment. Now let's see, a fortune teller. Hop inside. You enter the dimly lit tent to see a teenage girl dressed as an old woman sitting at a velvety draped table. She points at a sign on the wall that says tarot readings, 50 meat. 50 meat is a little steep, isn't it? I could buy 7 and 63/64 gallon of gas for that much. She stares at you and points at the sign again. Fine. You spend 50 meat. The first card reveals the past events that led you here. She sighs and draws a card. One of spoons. Is this your first day? She raises an eyebrow at you. This implies a piece of unfinished business in your hometown. I see. Skeletons? Skeletons, huh? The next card is about your current situation. Oh my, it's the Prince of Grapes. What does that mean? This card means that you're on a boardwalk. Amazing. Final card reveals what's in store for you in the future. It's the 5 of Ducks. Okay. In the future, you'll perform miscellaneous tasks for various individuals. I look forward to it. Consider what just happened. Spend a few moments thinking about your tarot reading. Strange. There's supposed to be a buff you can get from that. Yeah, whatever. We'll be making plenty of money going on. Or later on. Game of skills. Test your everything. Step right up. Step right up. Test your strength and your agility and your intellect. Every winner gets a prize. You there, miss. Care to face the challenge of a lifetime? Only 10 meat? What's the challenge? I like to start newcomers off with something relatively easy. All I have to do is guess my age, throw a dart to pop the balloon, and drive a nail into this board with one swing of hammer. At the same time? That's right. Care to try it? Alright. You aim the dart while winding up your arm for the hammer swing and squinting at the proprietor. Well, you look about 38, but pop, bang. You reek of cigarette smoke, so I'm gonna say 34. Nicely done. Right on the money. Here's your prize. Some fancy new beach shoes. Take some clogs out from under the counter and hands them to you. Crab clogs. Crab clogs makes you walk like a crab. Yeah, that is basically the purpose of shoes in this game. Don't give you any stats, they just make you walk funny. Which I kind of wish was actually more an option like it was in West of Loathing. Just get a random silly walk. See, take the mallet, hit the lever hard enough to ring the bell while shooting a bullseye with an air rifle and solving this crossword puzzle. How hard's the puzzle? It's a Thursday puzzle, so it's tough but not unmanageable. But we need 5 at all stats. There is a grand prize you can get at the end of it, but it's kind of one of those prizes that it's like, fish. It's one of those prizes that, is really not that useful at the end of the game. Because that's how high your stats have got to get. Basically, end game. So you just got Albacore. Okay. Let's see. Hockey hair mullet. Yeah, it's a sack of fish. You can just sell it for a bunch of meat. I don't think I ever actually sold it. Crusty ring. A ring rendered unidentifiable by a thick layer of ocean crud. Wow, a ring. Looks like it got dropped in there ages ago. Interesting. A fish. Uncrust. You carefully scrape the crust off the ring. Jagged ring. When you apply bleeding, apply 2 extra. Don't think I've got anything that can apply bleeding yet. I'll take the corroded cavalry saber for now because it does more damage. Let's see. Though if I do need sleeves damage, I'm going to have to switch over to the greasy baseball bat. And where? Oh, right. I may as well clip it because that 1917 SIT class ring is not all that useful to me right now. Jeez, how much fishing can I do off the side of a pier? 1 wet cigarette. Gross. This is one of the only objects capable of giving you cancer and a tapeworm at the same time. Licorice taffy. More fish. Ball peen hammerhack. Or hammerback. Nasty goo. Ooh. Stuff's so gross that it makes you want to throw it at somebody just so it won't be on you anymore. Looks like you've caught everything that was here. Nice. Almond back timeshare. Alright, we're pretty much done there. Now, we can go to the fridge factory, and technically speaking, we are going to go there. We're just not going to get the cursed item for various reasons. But, like I was saying, the world of Shadows over Loathing is a wide and varied place. And we're going to want to explore it a lot for multiple reasons. One, we want to get to the... well, get as much XP as possible, get as much meat as possible, but we also want to get... but we also want to explore for items, weapons, etc., etc. You turn a street corner and duck behind a mailbox, just in time to avoid being spotted by 3 Tin Lizzies who are either squatting on a stoop or stooping on a squat. Eavesdrop. I'm bored. When's the last time we had a good rumble? Ages, but we got a non-aggression pact with the Doughboys. Big Liz wouldn't like it if we messed that up. What about the Glockins? Want to fight some of them? They're too weird. You can't understand what she's saying. Lean in. You lean in, careful not to be discovered. What? I can't hear you with that helmet on. Are you eating something under there? Sandwich. Well, let's give them what they want. Okay, I don't know where this tentacle came from. But yes, our first fight in the game. Now, something you should know about it, but when you select an enemy, you know what they're going to do exactly. She's going to hit me with 6 sleaze damage. This one is going to set Gabby on fire for 6 damage. Or for 6. Which basically means she's going to be taking 6 damage as long as she's on fire. She's going to hit me for 6 damage. And these wrenches hurt itself a random... Whirling wrench will hurl itself at a random member of your party 1 to 3 damage. They all do that. I think we're going to want to get rid of Nickel Daisy the Welder. Just so that we don't have to deal with that damage over time. Now, I'm not sure where this tentacle came from or why it's helping me. But I'm not going to complain. And there goes Turt. Okay. Flap slap. Gabby will slap for 3 physical. It would take her out. Or we could heal all allies for 5. It's a tough call. Let's see. One of these is already gone. Two of them I'm not. She has not. How much health I got? 12. I think I'm going to heal. Because I don't know who they're going to attack or what damage they're going to do. Let's see. How much can I do? 3? Oh, I'm totally going to hit Copper Poly. Now, there are specific enemies that you never, ever, ever want to use physical damage against. Reasons that I will get into. Let's heal again. But that would be spoilers for, well, certain things. Alright, these things only got 3 HP. Good. Concealing yourself behind a trash bin, you wait until the tin lizards regain consciousness and limp away, and quietly tail them to the back alley chop shop that presumably is their gang hideout. Back alley chop shop is fun to say. We could investigate it, but let's save that for later and head on to the fridge factory because there's something we can unlock here. This toll booth was obviously stolen and dragged here. These folks look like they're here for some serious business. Try to make a deal? Whoa there, kiddo. This is a private party. Club members only. Yeah, like you said, club members only. What kind of club is it? It's the Fraternal Order of people who bribed us more than we're earning as gate guards. Bum egg? Never heard of it. How do I join? What are you, thick? I'd have thought it was obvious, pal. You give us meat. How much? 500. Yeah, 500. Clancy, I told you to knock off that repeating business. We could fight them, but like it says, very hard fight. Not interested in that beat. Plus, we would also be missing out. How am I supposed to come up with that kind of meat? Ha! You could try panhandling with the other bums over in Goldthwaite Park. Where's that? Just northwest of here. You can't miss it. Yeah, you can't miss it. For the love of Mike Clancy, dry up. Yep. Goldthwaite Park. And Goldthwaite Park is actually somewhere where we can unlock one of the endings. It's not the one I'm going for, but it's one where you can unlock one of the endings for the game. There are a lot of endings. Well, I was going to say they're not entirely different from one another, but that wouldn't be true. On your way to where you're going, you happen to notice a guy sitting, that guy across the street. In particular, you notice that he's sitting on top of a mailbox. He notices you too and extends his hands towards you for a handshake. Hi, you realize that I'm about 30 feet away, right? Yeah, but I can't leave the mailbox. Sometimes I regret my curious nature, but I guess I'll ask anyway. Why can't you leave the mailbox? Come on over and I'll tell you. Sure. And apparently his name's Marvin. Hi, I'm Marvin. Hi, Marvin, I'm Talia. What are you doing up there? A stunt. A stunt? Doesn't seem particularly stunty, you're just sitting there. Yeah, but I've been sitting here for... He looks at his watch. 7 months, 15 days, 9 hours, and 41 minutes. Why? Why? It's a stunt. Okay, but are you protesting something or trying to attract attention to some kind of cause? Nope. Do you have money riding on this? Is it for a bet or a contest? Nope. I feel like you don't really get the concept of a stunt. Guess not. Say, would you mind helping me out with something? Sure. I've mainly been eating snackle cakes while I've been up here, and I'm out. Can you go grab some for me? Some more for me? Snackle cakes. Ugh, are you serious? I'll admit they're an acquired taste, and I guess nobody other than you wanted to acquire the taste of powdered milk mixed with sawdust with the nails still in it. Guess snackle mills went out of business years ago. Yeah, but the shelf life on those things is incredible. It's what makes them so good for stunt rations. Got my supply from Hiram's grocery down the street. Could you go pick me up some more? Yeah, alright. Who knows, maybe I can loot the place. Let's see. 2 goblins wearing shorts with suspenders and carrying... You know those things, those marching band things? They're like an upright harp, except instead of strings they have metal xylophone bars. Glockenspiels. Those things. Anyway, these goblins are carrying those and they interrupt you. Hi, hello. Hi, what's up? You are treading on the territory of the Glocklins. Of the Glocklins Inn. Am I? I don't know what a Glocklin is. We are Glocklins, we both. We are the toughest of all street gangs in Ocean City. What think you about that? I don't feel particularly threatened. What? This is totally incorrect. I like your xylophones, though. What? Xylophones? These are Glockenspiels. That we have. Oh, Glocklins. I get it now. I'm so outraged over you. I think we shall a mugging do. Fine. And there's another tentacle. Oof. Okay, let's go after this guy first. Set on fire. Let's see, using skull costs an action point, does not end your turn. Your turn will not end until you make a basic attack. Okay, first things first. Let's use a Haunting Quack to reduce their stats. Well, his stats. And then just go for the attack. Okay, then. Hit him with a rock, because that's all the HP he has. Then just start slicing this guy up. Glockenbrot. Increases maximum HP by 5 until you eat something else. Sure. You won! That'll teach those goblins to do whatever they thought they were doing. This door is not excited about the idea of you going through it. Okay. Built a trash can. Dig through it. You know it. Your efforts are rewarded with one shoe. Saves you the trouble using both feet for walking. Check for a second one. There isn't a second one. Bored-looking hobo lounges against the wall of the decrepit building. Hi there. Hey, hello there. I'm Talia. Pleased, Samuel? Looking for Hyman's grocery. Is this it? Went out of business. When? A couple. You been standing here the whole time? What are you doing here? I'm just waiting for what? Some work. You looking for work? Yeah. I don't think you're gonna find any work here. Considering that this store is pretty thoroughly closed, I don't think you're gonna find any work here. Figure nothing or store. Doesn't look to me like another store is gonna open here anytime soon. Give him some meat. Hey, maybe you can take a cab to a different store or something. Thank you, very kind. He tips his hat to you and whistles for a passing cab. Good luck. Alright, let's go on in. Good lord. Yep, there it is. The shelf is littered with various pieces of trash. You got lip balm. Increases your sleaze armor. Empty shelf unless... No, it's empty. Unless... No, it's definitely empty. But wait! Listen, it's empty, I promise. Fine. Oh wait, what's this? What? Haha, just kidding, there's nothing. You son of a gun. Counter is dusty and long abandoned. Register is empty unless you know someone who accepts mouse droppings as currency. Look behind the counter. You find an old invoice for a shipment from the Snackle Mills factory which is marked as never having arrived. Factory's address is listed. Okay, nothing. The only thing left on this shelf is a pair of rusty tongs. Grab them. Deals Mysticality +2. You grab the tongs wishing you had a different pair of tongs to do it with. The shelf is so empty, it doesn't even have a shelf. I don't know, I'd consider this a shelf. Okay, I guess we're off to Snackle Mills. You encounter a hobo who is sauntering down the sidewalk with a bindle over his shoulder, whistling a jaunty tune. Well, hey there, miss, aren't you Talia? I'm Alan Garfunkel. Hi? How'd you know my name? Oh, we hobos are a tight-knit little community. When someone's been helping us out, word gets around. Well, that's nice. A little creepy, but nice on balance. Why don't you come visit our camp? We'd be glad to have you. Where is it? Well, you just head down 12th Street till you see the lot where the old hardware store used to be, and then you take a... You know what? This'll be simpler if I just mark it on your map for you. Yes, please. He takes out a pencil stub and marks a cluster of little boxes on your map. Come on by any old time. Sure. Ocean City Hobo Camp. Bid him adieu. Let's see. This truck is laden with crates of snackle cakes. The worst snack food ever developed. Grab a case for him. Case of snackle cakes. It's a case of snackle cakes. They're the chocolate kind, which you never liked. Could try going through the front door. But nah. Empty vegetable oil drums, crates full of baking soda. The tarp is there to keep vinegar from getting into it. Loading dock door is slightly ajar. Squirm on through. Looks like the abandoned factory has been occupied by one of Ocean City's various gangs of street hoodlums, namely the Doughboys. Lying out here in their leather jackets and white aprons, bragging about their sourdough starters and using rude words like Acacia and son of a brioche. Or they were until you made that huge racket getting in here, and now they're staring knives at you and also pointing knives at you. And they're bread knives, which are serrated, so you really don't want to get stabbed with one. Whoops. Huge amount of loose sugar. They really bet everything on those terrible snackle cakes. Doughboys are clearly less aggressive than other street gangs in that they're glaring at you and muttering angrily to each other instead of already having attacked you. However, it's also clear that you aren't getting past them without a fight. Let's get past them. Okay, I might want to use some of my grenades here. Let's see, who do I want to hit? See, this does 10 damage if it hits. Let's take one of them out entirely. Or at least I would if I didn't just get blown up. Alright, fine. Rock and sword. Loaf bash. Oh, come on, man. Why you gotta hit the turtle? He's one of my only sources of healing. Well, that and Gabby. Nothing to do, so he runs off. Alright, fair enough. Let's try another grenade. Hey, that one actually worked. Well, that ain't good. One physical damage? Nah, I'm better off just healing. Rock. And sword. You won! They should call you Too Much Soup, because you just spoiled these cooks. Got a freshly baked roll, got some clammy dough blob. Doughboy Loaf, your muscle plus 2 physical damage. Nice. And hey, Turt got more HP. Wait, what? No, not the map. Our inventory. No. Character sheet. Because we got enough to get brag. Boast your way out of anything. Yes, please. I'm gonna go for Stony Heart just so I can start getting XP from gathering stuff. Another great thing about you is that you're really good at bragging. It's a little strange that this group of doughboys didn't immediately attack you when you were roughing up the other group of them. Maybe they don't like each other very much. Well, fight them anyways. Ouch. And there goes Turt. Yeah, familiars ain't all that great until you can get them leveled up. 15, 15, 13. Alright, hit him with a grenade. Then a rock, and then we can start slicing up the other guys. Let's see. 3 physical damage. That would let me take him out with the sword next turn. Oh wait, no, unless that little dough familiar heals him. Yeah, it did. Well, I can still take him out. I just can't take out the other guy yet. Alright, that'll take him down to 6, but I don't think Gabby's going to be able to take him out. Yeah, no, just heal. Keep everybody alive. Alright, you left those doughboys in the dust. I think it's flour. Mountain of unsold snackle cakes. Shelf is laden with bags of expired flour. Mana-enriched flour. Ever since the advent of mass-produced magical flour, the cost of fire insurance has skyrocketed. So you least stale grains of flour from each bag and make 1 bag of good flour. Okay? A lot of chemicals that don't seem like they should be in food. Take some. Miscellaneous chemicals. Tinctures, you bet we've got every little bit of everything here. Okay. Fancy foods. We can only make a coffee cake right now. Plus 2 max AP, though. More of the basic food. Pile of energizing powder. You know what? I'll go for the tea biscuit. Eat that up. This extra extra AP is very useful. We don't have the regeneration for it, but still. This must be the boss's office since it's the only office. The leader of the Doughboys, identifiable by the fact that he has a greasier hat and more rivets on his jacket than the other Doughboys. If not by the fact that he's in the manager's office. Doesn't notice when you enter. He appears to be focused on several large piles of wet bread dough lying on the ground around him. Weird. If you're interested in the Ocean City baking industry, yeah, it will be a treasure trove. You are not. What the? Who the halva are you? Halva isn't really bread. Fine. Get the halula out of here then. What's halula? It's a sort of Chilean flatbread. I feel like you're really scraping the bottom of the biscuit barrel with that one. Get out of here right now. I'm going to beat the crepe out of you. Oh, that's much better. What are you doing with all these piles of dough? Not that it's any of your business, but I'm perfecting my recipe for bread golems. Soon I'm going to be running this town. Oh yeah? You and what army? Me and an army of bread golems. Were you not listening? I probably shouldn't let you get away with this. You'll be lucky to get away with all of your arms and legs. Rise, my minions. Rise! He waves his arms wildly, and the bread dough around him congeals into 2 large bread golems. Uh-oh. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna want to use some of these grenades. Let's see. Ross, Dome, and Ciabatta. Let's see. These guys only got 7 HP. So I think I'm gonna focus on him. Can't use another grenade, though. And unfortunately, he's gonna survive with 1 HP. And I need Gabby to heal me. So, yeah. Why you gotta be like this, guys? What did Turd ever do to you? Okay. Rock's not gonna do me too good against him just because he's got 1 extra HP. Alright, fine. Rock. Do I rock again? But that seems like such a waste of damage. No, I'm gonna rock this guy. I'm gonna have Gabby take out to the big guy. Of course, 1 HP too many. Swat him. Then we'll just finish him off on our turn. You won! Looks like those golems were only half-baked. You got an item. Ciabatta's pants. What appears to be a pair of white pants is actually a pair of brown pants that are completely covered in flour. Alrighty then. Physical armor's been good for me, and I don't really need the extra mysticality. I might use those to get the boardwalk prize, but later. Boss's desk. Rifle through it. Pilfer everything of value from the dough man's desk. Dough baby recipe. Found the recipe for those little blob guys that the dough boys have as familiars. So he calls for 3 cups of mana-enriched flour mixed up with something called sandwich cream and baked in an arcane oven. Well, we're not going to be able to make that for a bit. But anyways, with that, we have reached an end of this episode of Shadows over Loathing. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload, and please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.